I hope everybody's having a blissful Sunday. I know I am. Just came back from my walk. It is hot as hell outside. Found me some white feathers. You know what that means. Okay. Let me light some Ponto Santos. For sure, you come on here talking anything negative, you're getting blocked. Report it and block. Report and block. Report and block. So YouTube will have your IP address. You come on here saying anything negative or harassing me. That is not allowed over here, boo-boo. Sorry. Not allowed over here, boo-boo. It's not going to work. So we're going to get into this cold case. It is Sunday, July. What's this? July 13th? Where is it? Come on. 2025 at 7:28 p.m. Let's go. What cards are we going to use? Let's go. I'm going to put some of that on my hands or something. I found my lotion. Put that on my hands. So I wonder what's going to come out today in the cold case files. Hold up, because that look kind of blurry. Let me, is that better? Yeah. Ooh, okay. So what cards I'm going to use? All right. I think I'm going to use these right here. So let's go. Let's get a good shuffle, see what cards come out. These cards, when I use the tarot cards, is used a whole lot different than when I'm reading tarot. It's like, do you see what I see? I just heard that Christmas song, do you see what I see? So it just has something to do with Christmas time or something. A star, far. Okay. So, as I said, a star, far above the earth. So this got something to do with celebration. Okay, family. So this got something to do with a family group. Okay. As I said, a star, far above the earth. Okay, I really got to fix that pole right there. My pole done cracked. So many clothes on that damn hanger. But, yeah. Somebody walked away from a family because they was in the Three of Swords with this family. It caused a lot of depression. That's what I'm getting. This man walked away. These could be like two aunts and a mom. So this man went on his own journey because of the simple fact he was hurt. I guess when he was old enough. I'm getting 18. Tower moment came with these three women right here. Okay. I think he walked away during Christmas. Like he didn't show up for Christmas. Yeah. Death. He put an ending to this relationship. Look, because it caused too much anxiety, stress, fear, worry. There we go. A star, far above the earth. Something. So, I think in the middle of Christmas, hey. I think in the middle of Christmas, they must have been singing this song, a star, far above the earth, something like that. I don't know why they was in church or something. And he got tired of okay. So, I'm just getting like, he got tired of their fakeness. That's what I just got, like, they fake as fuck. So, he just walked away. And I don't know why I'm getting this celebration. You see the horses, dressed up. Like, he just got tired of their fakeness. And there was a lot of anxiety, stress, fear, worry, depression. This three people. So, he walked away during Christmas. Tower moment came. He got tired. That's what I'm getting. Like, he just like, fuck that shit. He walked out of a church. He walked out of the church while they were singing this song. See what I'm saying? Be coming out. When I was like, a star, far be above the earth, they was singing a hymn in church. See how they dressed up and shit for church? This man just walked out, like, never looked back, because you don't see him looking back. Okay? It was years of abuse and neglect from the mom, the aunts. Like, I feel as though one of them must have suffered from some type of tragic or something, marriage problems, whatever the fuck this is right here. We got the Wheel of Fortune, so he turned the wheel into his favor, and he moved to calmer waters. So things was good for a while. Okay? Let me get these out. When he left, he had fulfillment. The Wheel of Fortune turned into his favor. And then he had to come back for a death. Yeah, that's that Three of Swords. So one of them he had to come back when he was getting fulfillment. What is that towel? I'm trying not to repeat it too much, but yeah. So the Wheel of Fortune was turning in his favor after he walked away. This is him. I'm gonna just put this over here. This is their shit right here. Like, I don't know what these are. These must be some fucking witches or dark witches or something. And he got tired of it because they was real fucking dark. Okay? He walked away from them during a church service. He had to come back fast due to a death. One of these women. Okay? I don't know why I'm picking up, like, one of these women, it got to be his aunt, somebody. Hold up. You go get me something to drink. Okay, let me go get me something to drink. Some ice cold, something. Something ice cold. Okay. Some iced tea. I ain't got some time. I ain't got some time for it. Some iced tea. Woo! Mm-hmm. So he walked away during a Christmas party or a Christmas, when they be having those Christmas plays and shit like that. That's what it seemed like. And he got tired of their fakeness. So he walked away. He walked out the door. He had to come back because somebody was put to rest, one of his aunts. So he drove back. And she got laid to rest. Death. Chariot. Thank you. Yeah. I believe like he had a dream about her before this happened. So this could have been like a beach accident or something that happened. She might like surfing, something like that. Yeah, something happened. Tower. But I believe he had a dream about her because I see this like he was dreaming about something that she did move to common water, like on a boat accident, something at a beach, something like that. I don't know why why am I getting a shark attack? I'm getting a shark attack. Or she could have had a heart attack on the beach. I got shark attack, heart attack. So this aunt must have had a heart attack. So that's what it is. At a beach. Yeah, but he had a dream that she moved to common waters before then. So that's one of them. Okay. So he was getting life fulfillment. Yep, they put her to rest. Came to the funeral. Where is my right? Yo, this is getting on my nerves. So let's get the rest of the cards. So it's his mom and two aunts. One of them passed away. He had to come back for a funeral. He had a dream about her before this happened. Yeah. He wanted to start a new beginning, or this is her transitioning. This is something like a shark attack or a heart attack. Like she had a heart attack and fell into the water or at a beach or something like that. So that was over. She transitioned. They got an Ace of Pentacles off of that. So they got an Ace of Pentacles off of that. You know, like some life insurance or something like that off their sister. So this is that right there. Let's keep it going. So he walked away again. Let's go. I don't think he want. I heard he didn't want none of the money. He didn't take no money. He wasn't on a will or whatever. Page of Wands. He just was happy to be on his own. So it was a lot of conflict about this, about him walking away. The Emperor. So he must have walked away and became his own boss or something like that. That's probably why he didn't want. Didn't I say it's around Christmas? Didn't I say around Christmas? So he became his own boss. There was a lot of conflict about that. He just left after this because he was in a relationship with somebody. Look, this is his. He probably didn't invite them to the wedding. He probably had a whole wedding. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, decorations for a wedding or something like that. He fell in love with somebody. They got a nice house. Okay. So this is his mom right here. Thinking. This is his mom thinking about him. Like what he out there doing. So this is the mom and the wife. For some reason she thinking like, why I can't meet your family or something like that. I don't think he ever talked about his family, but he did go to the funeral. That's the hearse. He did go to the funeral when he heard about this death. This is his mom thinking about him. Like, what is he out there doing? I think he kept his life secret from her. But I told you she's like a witch or something. She's like a witch. Like, this is like, what is this, like, tapping in? Tapping in. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we the fuck go. I heard Baju, what you call them? Baju witches. Like, she's a practitioner. Oh, that's why he did not like the aunts and the mother like that, and didn't like them being in church singing no hymns because they're practitioners, high priestesses. Maybe they dark high priestesses. So his mother has gifts like to spiritually monitor. You see, like her eyes closed, and you see the third eye to spiritually monitor. So this is her peeking in on his home. Peeking in on their love relationship, his wife. You see that globe right there? It's like being able to spiritually monitor his life. So she saw them getting ready for this wedding. She wasn't invited to this wedding. Seeing him fall in love with this woman right here. See how much he loved this woman. So he his own boss. So and so she was conflicted about this. Like, she saw all this. Oh, you see how this look like it's the spirits? Like, it look like it's in the spiritual realm. See that shit? And she looking outside like his wife looking outside like she feels somebody watching her or some shit like that. Yeah. So he didn't come home for Christmas. He don't come home for Christmas. It's just him and his wife. And he his own boss. So she was conflicted about this. The only time he came back is during his aunt's death. He didn't want none of that money. Look, like I said, they their own boss. So I told you she's like 8 of Cups. Seeing that he was happy with his wife, monitoring him. This is his wife. Fulfillment, manifesting, Hierophant. I told you, like, look at this shit. She is able to go in the spirit and monitor. Like, she do some type of meditation where she's able to fucking monitor. Hierophant. I think he has some gifts too. He got some gifts too. So he must have peeped that his mom was the wife must have told her, like, I feel like when I'm home by myself, somebody's watching me. So he already know what his mother into. You know what his mother is into, monitoring. I'm keep looking at that globe right there, like she's peeking at the wife, monitoring it. So the wife told him that I feel like somebody's always watching me. I don't feel like I'm alone. I feel like somebody's always watching me. Maybe when we even have passionate sex. So he know what this is. He know what this is about. Hierophant. He's also a Hierophant. So he could be a high priest, but he used his gifts in the right way. So that's why he manifesting the way he's manifesting. But it was a lot of maybe he didn't want to get into what they wanted to get into. I heard you supposed to got your head read. So maybe he didn't want to be a part of this, whatever this is. That's why he walked away. But he do have Hierophant, yes. He can go in the spiritual realms too. But he's an emperor. Like, They was on the dark side of shit. Like, seeing into people's lives, all this other fucking shit. And the wife been told, like, I feel like somebody is always watching me. The wife is happy. They manifesting. Okay? Yeah. The wife got pregnant. The wife conceived. And you see this, like, the stomach look like a globe. And you see this globe right here. So the mom seen into this. Like, this woman's going to get pregnant by her son. Yup, seen the son make this offer. Look, I told you they part of some goddamn devil code. It's like some devil dark shit. Like, she's a dark high priestess. But goes to church. So this is evil. So it's her and another aunt. So this is the mom. This is the aunt. One of us the aunt. One of us the aunt. One of us the mom. They able to do something together. Devil. There we go. So they came up with a damn plan to put. They came up with a plan to put the wife in the Five of Pentacles. Like, this is like hostage, kidnapping. So these two came up with a devil plan to put the wife in Five of Pentacles because they had conflict about, I guess it was before she got pregnant. So that's why they was monitored. They got married already. You see her with the white on and decorations, like she had a decorator to decorate for her wedding. So they was doing all this and not inviting the aunt and the mom. She's able to monitor. She see the wife is happy, manifesting with her son. The son made this offer to conceive a child. So before this happened, to conceive a child, I'm telling you, this wife felt like somebody was following a dark, monitoring spirit around her, always watching her. So they came up with a plan to basically take her hostage. Thank you. Page of Cups energy. And to make sure, you know, do a love spell on the son to try to make him come back. He thinking about working and all this other stuff, and they did a love spell on the son. You see the heart outside the chest to make him come back, draw him away from her. Yeah, send him messages, love spells, send him spells to the son. Want the wife, you know, wanted to mess up their stability. Yeah, she think this is her justice to balance things out. So she goes in the spirit and pray this against a child because they wasn't invited, or he walked away. He just walked away and never came back. So he got his own life. He ended up manifesting. Like, so they plan. So she could see, look, what's hidden. I'm telling you, Moon. She's a Queen of Pentacles. She get paid to be a practitioner. Giving and receiving. People pay her to do dark shit. Yeah. There go that love spell on the son that she's doing to draw him away from her. So the other aunts, and the mom did some type of spell to make sure they have conflict. There we go. Yeah. To make sure they start going through conflict. So they was happy. She was jealous. So they wanted the wife to get into this lioness energy, like roaring ass conflict energy, when they was already happy having fulfillment. So the mother was and the aunt was trying to balance things out. So it's something about he's supposed to get into something like that. He's supposed to get into something like that. Whatever they was into, he's supposed to, as a man, I guess, be a high priest, dark high priest. He didn't want to get involved in it, so he walked away. Blah, blah, blah. He was happy. He made his own life for him, and it was a good life. But they was doing spells against him, love spells against him, and looking into his life because he wouldn't tell them his life. The wife felt like somebody was always watching her. He knew spiritually, he didn't tell the wife, but he knew spiritually who it was. He's temperance, he's well balanced. He wanted to stay balanced. Look, above, so below. Okay? He wanted to stay balanced in life. He didn't want to. So he would have been climbing the ladders in this if he was down with this shit. So they planned, the aunt and the mom came up with a plan to basically kidnap this girl. Look, she like a free spirit, okay? This lady is like a free spirit. You see her with those wands in her hand. Before he conceive, before he make this seed grow in her, before he make this baby. So what the fuck is this? Like, they're making a divine child and she didn't want this. Try to get her to sell her soul. So if he couldn't get him to do it, she wanted her to become dark. They wanted her to become dark. So they started throwing out spells. Look, I'm telling you, look, started throwing out spells on it. Like he would leave in the middle of the night, ghost her, started ghosting her, leaving her there. This is all a part of her wanting to sell her soul. Because she a divine being. She's about to conceive. I told you this lady be spiritually monitored. So this lady must pray. Whoever this wife is, she must pray a lot. Yeah, see these two cards? She prays a lot. So they want her to basically turn on him and turn. See, people don't believe like this should be going on. So they plan to kidnap her, get her to turn on the dark side. Because that's what he's supposed to be doing. But he didn't want to get on. He wanted to stay balanced on the light and the dark. I'm going to get the other cards. It's crazy. So, and I'm seeing like moon cycles. Where's it at? Moon cycles. Yeah. That's when the conflict starts. Look. Entangle her. With some dark shit. Yeah. Stand on her ground. I told you like some conflict. Look, entangle her. This is what they's planning to do, kidnap her. So it's like above, so below. It's like get her in the spiritual realm first, entangle with this dark shit, and then actually come do it. To keep him away from her. So it's like she was walking. They want her to like be under some type of spell where she's just walking by herself, and then they was going to come take her. Yeah, like do some spell to have her walking. So this is her like walking on the side of the road for some reason. Due to some spell work. Grab her. Yeah, this is her on the side of the road. It's something about pocketbook. You see all those houses back there? Like, I don't know, she must have walked far off somewhere on the side of the road, highway. I heard Highway 65. So this is her, like, in the morning. She just got up and walked on the side of the road. They took her. Kidnapped her. Held her hostage. Let's see. So this was done under like some type of spell work. Motherfuckers gonna believe people be really doing this shit. Bahu witches, whatever you call them. What you call them witches? Bahu witch. This is all because she loved her son, so yeah, they entangled her. They kidnapped her while she was walking alone on the side of the fucking road in the days. Let me see. Yeah, to get an Ace of Pentacles. That's why she was holding on to her pocketbook. Yeah. Okay, so they got money from the other sister. So they thought if they got her, they can get some more money. Like, oh, I got it. Ransom. Justice. This is their justice. Hierophant. For him not wanting to become one of them. Okay? Yeah. I told you they came along that road. They took her. Yep. Picked her up, took her. Holding her hostage for fucking ransom. Justice. Hierophant, yeah. So they was, damn, that's dirty. You gonna do that to your son? For leaving and making something good out of himself? They could have been blaming him for the aunt's, death or something like. I told you, look, her home. Took him to their home to end the cycle. Hangman. Put him in hangman. Pay the ransom. Look, I'm telling you, sneaking around at night. Got insight about their home, what they have. I'm telling you, have an insight. Just look at spiritually monitoring, looking into them. This high priestess right here, the magician. I told you, doing magic on his King of Pentacles and his wife. Strength, very fruitful. Crown chakra, third eye on lit, but they wanted to use him for the dark. So since he wouldn't do this, I told you something about getting his head read. Since he wouldn't be involved in this, and he wouldn't tell them none of his business, they had to have spiritual insight, what was going on in his life. Very balanced, stable. This one he married was very young, a Page of Cups. They wanted to put a burden on him. So they sent a message. Okay? Like, we got your angel right here. Look, ransom, giving and receiving. You gonna pay us an Ace of Pentacles, so he had to get in the King of Swords energy. Okay, judgment, and cause judgment on his mom. Well, he didn't know who it was. Believe they got a man to call for the ransom. They had a man to call to give and receive. You gonna give us that Ace of Pentacles? He had to get in his King of Swords energy. So it's like he had a lot of emotions for her. And he figured out, because he has gifts too, that it was his mom, Queen of Cups, was behind it. So look, I'm telling you, the son, he knew he's supposed to have a divine child with this woman. Even though it was a man calling, talking about give and receive with me, he knew his mom was behind this shit. He got gifts. He had to go into his crown chakra, his third eye, and look who was behind it. And he found out it was his mother behind this shit. That's crazy. This is all because he walked away and he wouldn't use his gifts for bad. So you wanted to punish him. And you got a man involved with this. You was constantly in the dark, monitoring him and this woman. What's that? I heard bend the rod, spoil the child. So what? Bend the rod, spoil the child. What type of weird shit she on? This seemed like some 1800 shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Just the way she dressed. This seemed like some 1800 shit. in the ride, spoil the child, but you actually a witch, a Bahu witch, Bahu. I don't know what you call them, witches. So he didn't want to use these gifts. He didn't want to do all that dark shit. He didn't want to be in this coven or whatever the fuck this is. So the aunt and the mom blamed him also for the other aunt death, the heart attack. I believe it was like at a beach. This is like some 1800 shit. I don't know why I'm picking that up. 1800s. It couldn't be 1800. So maybe 2018. She wanted to become a Queen of Pentacles. So she's jealous of, she got insight on the other woman and became jealous. He was about to have a child with this woman. And not only that, he left. Like, what the fuck? And he was manifesting. Look, I told you he wasn't invited to the wedding. She had insight on that. They got married too. Wasn't invited. So she wanted to cause a tower. Look, this man worked hard as hell for his wife. He builds himself up, is what I'm getting. Got self-employed, got his own money. She wanted to cause a tower and put him in the Five of Pentacles. So basically, ransom. Hold his wife ransom. Not only that, try to get her to turn since he wouldn't turn. So he had to come up with the money. He had to come up with all this money. I heard, and don't bring the cops. Don't bring the cops. Meet me. This is a man. Like, it's like you, yeah, the tower. Like, meet me. Why I hear crossroads? He was coming up with that money. Why I heard meet me at the crossroads. Yep. Meet me at the crossroads. Don't bring the cops. Some shit like that. Meet me at the crossroads. Yeah. Y'all. This is like 2 in the morning. Meet me at the crossroads. You see the star? This is at early in the morning. Like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Meet me at the crossroads. On so-and-so. Yeah, meet me at the crossroads. I'll be standing there at the crossroads. I will have your wife there. Look, I'll have your wife there at the crossroads. You come bring it. That was like all his money. That's what I'm getting. He had to get this money up. But I'm seeing that he had a plot. He had insight who was behind it. For some reason, wanted to meet him at night, 2 in the morning. I'll be standing at the crossroads. I'll be holding your wife. Somebody else will be holding your wife. When you bring that money. Yeah. So he went with that. He had to use his gifts. He had to use his gift to get insight. I told you he had a plan. He had a plan for all 3 of these motherfuckers. His mom, that man, and the aunt, the mom, and that man. Because he figured out who was behind it. He wanted to bring a fucking tower moment. So I'm just seeing somebody standing there at fucking night with a goddamn flashlight. Like, why is you standing at that look weird. Why are you standing at the end of the corner with all black on with a damn flashlight? What the fuck? Oh, but he figured out his mom and aunt was behind this shit. She wanted all his money since he didn't want to do what she wanted him to do, but he got gifts. He didn't want to use it for that. Bam. So he came up with a plan. Yup, he came up with that money. He came up with that money and had his own fucking... Look how mad he looked while he coming up with that money. Look how mad he looked when he coming up with that money. Like, yeah, meet you at the crossroads. Yeah, I'm going to meet you at the crossroads. I'm going to meet you at the crossroads. You won't see your wife until you meet me at the crossroads. This man was planning to bring go out in a bang with a big ass tower. Look. You standing there with all black on with a damn flashlight. Yeah, I'll have a flashlight. You'll see me standing there with a flashlight. Like, this is dumb as fuck. But, you know what I figured out he did? Oh, let's get the cards. What I figured out is what he did was, ooh-wee, he had insight of what it was his mom and his aunt. That man mad as fuck. Wheel of Fortune. Turn the Wheel of Fortune back into his favor. They wasn't gonna get this money. Knight of Cups. Emotions. This man got in his emotion. Whoopie-doo. Yeah. Meet you at night. That motherfucker got that vampire energy. You see these 3 cups spilled right here? Look, with the blood in it. Look, you see those 3 cups? You see that house right there? Made a decision to balance things out in his favor and send out a fucking illusion. See the dragons, all the other fucking shit. The Emperor is over here. This is him. Yeah. This motherfucker, he put shit. Y'all, I hope y'all see what I see. Remember I said, do you see what I see? You see what came out, stability. He was worried about his stability, his home and shit. You know what this man did? He a boss. He wanted to stay a fucking boss. You see him with that sword in his hand? So this man told him to meet him at motherfucking about 2 o'clock in the morning at the crossroads. We'll have your wife there. Don't bring no fucking cops. I'll be standing with a fucking flashlight. So this man, her husband, was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna bring the money. He got up that money. It was all his shit. His savings. You see how mad he is? His savings, shit he had in the safe. Man, listen here. Bring all that shit. This man got in his emperor mode. This man. I heard that song, push it to the left. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. Push it to the left. This motherfucker sent out the illusion like he was coming. But before he got to go see this man, he went to the mom house. Like at night. That motherfucker got in that motherfucking dark vampire energy. Put on all black. That motherfucker started using his gifts, having his insight or what was going on inside this house, where his wife was in this motherfucking house. He started using his motherfucking gifts. So he's supposed to meet this man at 2. So before he got that money up, he took money out of his safe, anywhere he could find his money. And he wasn't happy about doing this. He was not happy about have to do this to his mom, his aunt, but he knew he had to do it to like save his fucking wife for his stability, for her sake and his sake, for his stability. So he sent out a fucking bunch of, he got into some demon mode. He knew he had to change his vibe and get in demon mode this night. So this man sitting there fucking waiting. This man did a U-turn on their ass and balanced shit out in his motherfucking favor for his stability. He done went to his mom's house in the middle of the night. This could be like 12. I heard in the middle of the night. He know what her intentions was to steal all his money. So he went to her house. See them columns? Yeah, went to her house. He had to be strong, do this shit right here. And like I said, look, 3. Those were 3 cuts. The wife, he had to rescue his wife and get at their ass the food. Start so he can start in the beginning. Look, I'm telling you, he slayed them bitches. This motherfucker done slayed them bitches. He done slayed them bitches. Went in the house and slayed them bitches. Cut them bitches up. Dismembered them bitches. He had to get in that demon mode. He got in demon mode. Cut them bitches up. That's crazy. You see them 3? He dismembered their ass. And then who turn is it? This motherfucker right here, waiting there with the back turned. You don't even know. Look, this motherfucker got dark. He got in demon mode. This other motherfucker still standing there like a damn jackass, standing at the damn corner with all black on it, with his back turned. You don't even see this shit coming. Like, what? Look, y'all, look at this shit. Motherfucker ain't even see this shit coming. Motherfucker ain't even see this shit coming. You study, he had a slick. I guess he got some spiritual gift where he could work this shit out or something. That motherfucker rescue his wife. And then, look, this motherfucker standing there waiting. This was like 12. This is about 2. He's standing there waiting like a jackass. Don't see this man behind him. Child, look at this shit. Back turn. Both of they back turn. You don't see him. Boo-boo. Look at him. Clucked that motherfucker in the head and did some he and already dismembered these 2 women, his mom and his fucking aunt. Did that shit. Stabbed him. Yeah. Then he made the decision to go towards this man with his back turned. He rescued his wife. Listen here. So he must have told his wife to stay back or something like that while he go get this nigga right here. Yeah. Look, see the blood on the sword? See the blood on the sword? Oh, shit. A motherfucker got in some ninja shit. What I just saw. He told his wife, look, got it. You just stay back. Motherfucker got his back turned. Did his mom and his aunt in. Look. He still had that dirty, bloody ass fucking knife. Motherfucker came behind him and slit his motherfucking throat. I just seen that shit. Came behind him and slit his motherfucking throat. Had the victory in this shit right here. And it was, look, he had an outpouring of support from the divine to do this shit. But he didn't want to. He knew what he had to do. He didn't want to. In order to get the victory, his stability was on the line. And his love life. So without seeing that he did, I mean, he had sorrow before he did this shit. He was standing outside the house at night. Let me show you. I could feel his energy. Like, he had to think about it first before he bought this damn tower. He did not want to fucking do this shit. To his mom, a Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor. Look, defeat them. He had to make this decision. Or unless he was going to be a hangman. Yo, he had to make this decision to get in demon mode. All types of spiritual tricks and some shit like that for the will to turn back into his favor. Yeah. Slow moving with his emotions. He had to be slow moving with his emotion. He had to not think twice. I heard not think about it. Yo, he had to move in for the kill. to save his wife. Whatever he did. He had a knife and something else. I heard a hatchet, something like that. Look at their face, like, yeah. Like the wife know, look. And then this motherfucker right here, look. I'm telling you, he was standing outside the house trying to contemplate, should he do this shit or not? But he knew he had to rescue his fucking wife. He had to get. So maybe, I don't know why I'm seeing that he's seeing his aunt in the spirit too. That's why he really didn't want to do this shit. And this dumb fool right here, standing there waiting for him. It ain't funny, but he's standing there waiting with a fucking flashlight. This motherfucker done cut his fucking throat, snuck up behind and cut his throat. This was all for him not to be in. He had to make this decision. The emperor. Save his business. To his, look, bring a tower at night. He had to, this motherfucker had that shit planned out. This motherfucker is the Hierophant. Okay? I'm telling you what he went in there and did. 3. See 3? I'm telling you what he went in there and did. Slayed their ass for this conflict. So he might say self-defense. Okay? He might claim self-defense. When they finally bring his ass in, he did 3 people that night. Did him the fuck in. He had to go on demon time. He had to make this fucking decision. He had to put himself in hangman for his wife and bring his fucking tower. I mean, I don't know what people would say about this. I don't know if I could say that he's right or wrong for this. But, yeah, that... I don't know. I don't know what people will say about this when this comes out. Yeah, he had to tap in. This man had to tap in. That's the only time he had to use his fucking dark side. This lady wanted to become a fucking Queen of Pentacles. You already became a Queen of Pentacles off of your sister's fucking will, life insurance, whatever the fuck that is. She started sending all types of shit to him. Maybe that's another reason why too. I mean, he probably had that shit on him. He could not think twice. He couldn't think twice about it. And that's part of that goddamn witchcraft too, I'm feeling. That she put on him. So it backfired. In other words, it backfired on her. Now, why you just didn't leave your son alone? Like you're doing all this. Yeah. He had to rescue his wife. Defeat. Look at him. Tell me what he did. This is crazy. So, what I'm getting, all will be well. Something was balanced out, temperance. What I'm getting is that, here we go with the 3s again. So, it's something about 3. March. So, he's still holding on to this burden. Home. So he had to rescue his wife from her home. Like she had her in the basement, something like that, when he rescued her. So him and his wife is keeping it secret. They've been keeping it secret. I mean, they tried to, I don't know what they tried to torture her. They was doing something to her, some black magic on her while she was in that basement. This is how he was able to tap in. So they keep, look, we vow to keep this secret. That's what I just heard. So both of them keeping it secret, but he the one mostly did all the work, but he's worried about his work, like his job, his money, and keeping his wife happy, and he was going to conceive a child with her. So they might have a child now. This motherfucker was sneaky as fuck that night. That motherfucker was sneaky. First he was thinking about walking away, but that motherfucker got some Little Red Robin Hood shit on their ass. All that motherfuckers had That motherfucker had nothing but blood on his motherfucking mind. Some goddamn Carrie shit. You ask me. He had nothing but blood on his mind. I'm trying to tell you. Before he met up with this man, this dumbass man right here, standing with his back turned. You don't know? You don't know? Yeah. Gave him the business. So they probably found this man on the side of the road somewhere. On the highway. I heard Highway 65. I don't know where that's at. They probably found this man like this, like, you know, cut the fuck up. What number is this? 7. 7 Pentacles. Yeah. That motherfucker did his ass in. Left him on the side of the fucking road and left him in the house. So they probably don't even know that this is connected. They probably, I don't know if they came and asked some questions yet. If they did, the wife and him vows to keep this a fucking secret. But this is all about their stability. But it's about to come out. This woman probably can feel it, the wife. Like that spirit is haunting her. Like the mom spirit is still haunting her in this fucking spirit. Yeah, like some shit like that. She can feel that shit. Like she's a haunting. Or maybe the house is haunted. Paranormal activity. The damn mom was a fucking demon. What do you think? Underworld. Like, this is some weird ass shit. The aunt and the mom. So they got paranormal activity in their fucking house. Haunted. They can see the mom sometime, whatever the fuck was going on in his house. So they might be thinking to confess. It's about giving and receiving ransom. I'm trying to tell you. This is all about, because you didn't get invited to the wedding. He started living his own life. Whatever. This shit is about, they wanted to have a divine child. So she wanted to start causing chaos. Yeah, so she probably was pregnant. This wife probably did, you know, got pregnant. And yeah, planted the seed. And before this baby was born, this woman and this aunt planned to kidnap her, like hold her for ransom and get everything so he won't be able to take care of this child. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? This is weird. Moon. There's another moon. So they 2 high priestess. This is weird, bruh. All about this child too. So it's all about him making it on his own, doing things on his own, being successful, making offers, getting offers, giving and receiving. This is weird. So I think they have paranormal activity. Them motherfucking boys is coming. They're about to confess. That's what I feel like. I think the wife want to confess. Because they're being haunted. Probably by all 3 of them. So I think they're having a little bit of paranormal activity in the house. I think the wife want to confess this shit. She like tired of this shit. So they know a tower moment coming. The wife know. I'm telling you something, like some dark shit going on in that house. It's some dark paranormal activity. She tired of it. You see the heart there. She getting tired of it. And you see the heart there. Like, yeah, she tired. If they gonna do a tower moment in this fucking house, and she would just want to move to common water, this dark shit, she's being haunted by this mom. Maybe the mom is showing up. You see this? Like all gray and shit. The white, she look all gray, like she dead, like she coming from the fucking grave. Maybe she getting visits from this fucking mother. I mean, yeah. But she didn't do it. Oh my God. Like, I just feel like paranormal activity. Like the mom is visiting her. Maybe she's just having nightmares. Maybe she having nightmares and there's a little bit of paranormal activity. The mom keep coming to her. You see, it don't look like it's in the spirit, but don't she look gray? Like a damn zombie or some shit. So the wife is having nightmares and she's like, maybe the mom is pushing her to confess. So one way or another, in the spirit or in the physical and spirit, this mom still just want to get fucking even. Like telling the wife, why don't you just go confess? So you just trying to make sure he ain't fucking happy. You just making sure he ain't happy. In spirit or, you know, in the physical. Let's lighten this load right here. So they're about to get, the wife is about to confess. Y'all about to hear about it? This man, they couldn't make the connection, but they did come question them and they vowed to keep this shit a secret. But now the mom is haunting them, paranormal activity coming to her, having nightmares. She having a lot of fucking nightmares. She can't fucking sleep. I heard insomnia. Okay, let's cool this off. One of these cards. So I can't really I can't get to the point where I can say whether or not he did the right thing. You know how you get to that point where I don't know if he did the right thing. Did he do the right thing? Should he call the cops? Or to handle this? Or people go on different sides of this. Because if you don't want to see your child happy, that's like weird. And then do that to his wife. You do to the extreme like that. I don't want to see you happy with nothing. I'm going to bring you to the Five of Pentacles. So that means you taking everything. His wife, his money, his job. I don't know what side I'm on. But he did them dirty. He did them dirty. He trashed that man on the side of that road, and I'm seeing it. I'm seeing 65. Highway 65. They have not made the connection yet, but it's some type of. I'm seeing gloves. So whatever this is, and he just stood out there. I'm seeing him standing outside that house at night. I'm seeing him stand. He don't want to do it. It's like contemplating, like, this is my mom, this is my aunt, but I gotta rescue you try to take everything from. It's like some shit like that. So he really had to get in like dragon mode. I heard dragon mode, like some dragon heated shit. He got heated. See the light. Conceive. That's like y'all might be conceiving a child at this time. Oh, y'all know y'all the chosen. See the light. On the light note of this, that's crazy. Stardust memories. You know you all made of stardust. I know y'all all made of stardust. Not the dust of the earth, but stardust. Cosmos. Y'all a different type of being. I hope y'all know that. Cosmic alignment. So y'all gonna get in cosmic alignment. Okay. Are y'all already in cosmic alignment? Cosmic alignment is like opening your Akashic records. Child, that is, I don't even know what side I'm on. I don't know. Do y'all think he did the right thing? Do y'all would y'all would have did some shit like that? This is all because you don't want to. It's like if you had a dark mother like this and you don't want to join this cult or whatever the fuck. I mean, the same shit she do. Like, you got to take everything. Like, it's just like you forcing your son. You got to take everything from him, give him to the Five Pentacles in order for him to do what you want him to do. Take everything from him. So I don't know. That's weird to me. Let me clean this off. Getting wet over here. I don't want my cards sticking. Oh hell no. This is very weird. But people don't be thinking this shit go on. So I go in the spiritual and the physical. That's what I'm saying. The spiritual part of it. But this got something to do with his aunts are all, and his mom is practitioners. And he did not want to go that route, and he walked away. Which is the best thing to do. So you just want to tear down his life. Cosmic alignment. Let me get something. Then we got spiritual rebirth. Let's close this out. Y'all, I hope y'all all take y'all spiritual baths tonight. You know, do some meditation tonight. Root chakra, mostly. Promises, contracts, engagement. This is the ending of a cycle for a lot of shit. Contracts, bad contracts, curses, hexes, whatever you want to say. Okay, y'all. Until later. Bye.